All right, so what we got here is we got the other little piece of the exhaust stack that I ended up cutting up, going to make something different out of it. So I welded the tip back on it up there at the top, and I'm gonna use it for a I'm gonna put a security camera up there in a little solar panel. So what I'm doing is just wiring up a couple lights in here on the side, just for decorated purposes, and make it look pretty. And we just about got them all wired up here. So it's a little tedious little process that fishing these wires in and out of all these holes and getting them heat shrinked up. Back down in there where they need to be at. And we're gonna finish these up right quick. And then we're gonna move on to something else. We're building a flagpole over there out of some old trailer hose trays. So we got to go down there, and that flagpole's gonna end up being about 27 foot tall. And we're gonna have to go down there, and we're gonna have to put us a base, concrete base down in the ground so we can bolt that thing up so the wind don't blow it down. So that'll be the next project. We'll probably run down there and we'll dig out some of the dirt that's out there, and I got some good, just pure sand. We'll fill the hole back up with pure sand, and then we'll dig it back out. We'll make us a little slab foundation, and we'll put some rebar in it, and we'll kind of make it, we'll probably put a little bit of weight to it, probably. I think I figured it up. What I figured up I was gonna pour, I think it was gonna take 25 bags, 80-pound bags of concrete. So that's, what's 25 times 80? I ain't gonna do the math in my head right quick, but it's close to 2,000 pounds getting on up there probably. 80 subtract 20, 25. That's about 500 pounds. So it's about 2,000 pound base that it'll end up being. So that ought to hold it from being able to tip over in any kind of blowing windstorm or whatever. So I'm basically gonna put this here pole down there. We got the mailbox and the sign just about complete, but I'm not gonna take it down there until I got some kind of camera where I can keep an eye out on it, because we live in an area where we got a lot of traffic coming through here, people throwing out trash and bottles and stuff like that. So I don't know. Anybody tries to do any kind of damage to my equipment down there, I want to know who it is, and possibly even catch them doing it. So I'm gonna put this security camera down there and make sure I got good vision of the road and where the box and stuff's gonna be sitting at. And then we'll take the other slab and stuff down there and finish wiring it up. Hopefully be getting to the end of it soon. It's a little tedious process that most of this stuff that's going on here is come from scrap. All of it was scrap at one time, or it was something else, and it's been repurposed for something different. And a lot of it had to be brainstorm and figure out what you're going to do, and before you even start doing it. So that's why it's taking a little bit of time, because I don't get to work on it every day. We just get to work on it, when we got some extra time here and there, or hour or two here and there. So I have to try to figure out what I'm going to do and what kind of stuff I need to do it with, and then get it done. So when we wire this stuff up like this, we want to make sure that everything's got a good solid bond to it, so we don't have no lights in there flickering. A month down the road, we got to go back and try to troubleshoot and figure out which wire it is causing the problem. So we're going to end up hiding this some different type wires inside the flagpole here. Some of them will be 12 volt wire, and some of it will be 120 AC. Some of it will be for AC power, and some of it will be for DC power. So it's getting, this is October now. Well, when is October? A couple of days. It ain't quite October, but a couple of days it'll be October. And I think I originally started working on this thing back in March. Is when I said, I think back in March is where I originally poured the slab of concrete. And I said I was going to be able to take some scrap parts and build a sign in the mailbox. So that's been a pretty good while ago. And it'll probably still take another, I ain't gonna put a time frame on it, but it'll take whatever it takes on the side. But if I got to work on it right regular, it would still take a few weeks to finish it. Get it picked up and see it. Because starting with, I thought I may take it back apart out there, some of it, and then take it down there and sit it, and then put it back together down there. But now I'm thinking I may try to lift it all at one time and not take it apart, set it on a trailer or something and ease it down there real easy. It just depends on how my straps fit when I get ready to pick it up. If they're trying to hit on my sign, I don't want to do no damage to nothing and have to start all over. But at the same time, I'd like to avoid taking it all apart if I could, and it would save me a lot of work. But if that's what I have to do to keep from damaging it, then that's what I have to do. All right, so we're going to just wire these couple of lights up here. How many you got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. We ain't got but 4 left, so altogether this little thing here's got 30 lights in it. And I put the amber lights in these here. They're going to be up off the ground. I made me a couple brackets on the flagpole so I can look at it in 2 or 3 different positions and see which way I like it the best. So I got it where I can set it on top, and then I got it where I can drop it down 2 different levels and see how it looks there. So I ain't really 100% where it's going to fit, where it's going to stay at permanent. I'll make that decision once I get it up there and look at it. What is it, Jody? The boogie man. Yeah, you try to. Jody, you want to go get back in your pen? Huh? Yeah.
She said, huh?
We're just going to heat shrink them up right quick, and we got them all wired up. We're just going to shrink them up and put them in there. Time ain't nobody's friend, though, I can tell you that. Time ain't no friend. Time is the enemy. Don't matter what it is on. It could be on a house. It could be on a car, a piece of metal, a human body, aging. But time ain't no friend. Time is the enemy. You leave a car sitting out somewhere long enough, it'll go to the bad and rust all up. You leave a house sitting with no maintenance to it, it'll rot away in enough time. Leave a person long enough and come back and they went from young and pretty to old and wrinkly. Bags all under your eyes and teeth fill out. Animals don't change that much with time. They do with a lot of time. I've seen dogs that you can look at and they look like that dog's got some age on it. But for the most part, you look at a dog 3 or 4 years old, 5 or 6, 7 or 8, you can't really tell no difference on the appearance on them. They start getting on that 20-year-old. You can look at them and tell just by the way they move, and they might have a little bit of gray in their whiskers or something. All right, that should seal them up pretty good there. We'll let them cool for a second, and then I'm gonna push them back in there.